Let's go down onto our backs. Relax. Let your arms be restful at your sides. Palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes and just start breathing deeply in through your nose. Expand your belly, back, and rib cage as you inhale. And we exhale out through the nose as well, feeling that same area of our bodies contract and empty. To spend the first few minutes of our practice getting into our breath, getting into our bodies, and clearing some space in our mind. Just feel that nice full expansion of your belly, back, and rib cage on the inhale. And a nice controlled exhale, feeling that same area of your body contract and empty. Relax your face. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw. And relax the muscles in your neck. Bring your breath and that awareness into your arms and feel your breath traveling down the length of your arms. Start at your shoulders and breathe all the way out through your fingertips. And then let's guide our breath into our legs, and we're going to breathe from our hips all the way down to our toes. Just feel that breath. From there, let's guide our breath into our spine. And as you're breathing down the length of your spine, feel your breath and visualize your breath weaving itself in between each segment. Next, let's inhale both arms up towards the sky. And as we exhale, let them float all the way back behind you. Once they're back behind you, we're going to push out to the heels of our feet and then stretch out through your fingertips. You're trying to just increase the length of your arms and your legs and open your spine. Let your body go soft. And then try to reach with just the right arm and the right heel. Let that side relax and do the same with the left, really stretching out through the left side. And then again, just let your body go completely soft. Now let's inhale just the right arm towards the sky and exhale, let it return to your body. Same goes, inhale left arm towards the sky. And exhale, let it return to the sides of your body. Now let's bring the right knee up to our chest and give it a nice close hug. Once it's hugged in nice and close, we're going to flex and point our foot. Roll the ankle around and do a few rotations the other way. And then just let your foot rest. Let's send that leg out and we'll switch. We'll bring the left knee in. Same thing, we'll start with that flex and point. Let the ankle roll around. And then let's reverse. And then just let your foot rest. Let's keep that knee in. We'll bring the other knee in nice and close. Give yourself a hug and gently rock from side to side. Give yourself a nice massage on either side of your spine. Come back to neutral and let's circle our knees around and around, massaging that lower back. And then let's reverse. And then just keep the knees hugged in as you come back to a neutral place. Now let's flex our feet and try to spread your toes open as wide as you can. Scrunch them up really, really tight. And try again, open wide. Scrunch up super tight. Stretch them out really wide. And then just scrunch them tight again. And then we'll just let our feet release. Now let's rest the feet back down on the mat. Keep your knees bent. Arms restful at your sides. Separate your feet so they're about hips distance. Turn your toes in slightly, heels out slightly. And keep enough space between your buttocks and your heels that when you go to lift your hips, rising into bridge, you keep the work in your buttocks and your hamstrings. You don't want to feel pressure in the knees. So inhaling up slowly, find that position in bridge and take a couple breaths while we're there. Good, now exhale as you slowly melt back into the mat. Try again, let's tighten the belly and slowly peel yourself off the mat. Lifting and holding in your bridge. Breathe deeply while we're here. And then as we exhale, go ahead and melt back down. Once you've made it all the way back down, I'm going to bring the knees back in for that nice close hug. Cross at your ankles and hook around your big toes. While we're here, tighten the belly, press to the back of the rib cage, and then round the shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Think about tucking your chin to your chest. Let's release the head back down. Change the cross of your ankles, hook again around those big toes. Tighten the belly as you press through the back of the ribs, round the shoulders, off the mat. On the next exhale, we're going to roll ourselves up. And that's going to bring us into our easy cross-legged position. So once there, let your hands rest softly on your knees. Relax the shoulders. Let your palms open to the sky. And continue to breathe in through the nose, out through the nose, in nice, smoothing breaths. Let your chin fall to your chest and breathe into the back of your neck. Let's lift the head, tip back, and open your throat. Exhale again, chin to chest. Inhale, lift to open your throat. Exhaling, chin to chest. Inhale, lift, open your throat. And once more, exhale, draw the chin to your chest. Inhale, lift, tip back, open your throat. And then bring yourself back to that neutral place. From there, we're going to turn our head and look to our right. Come back through neutral and let's turn and look back. Back to that neutral place and let your chin again drop to your chest. Let's bring our hands together at our heart. Inhale, open your arms, open your heart. Exhale, let the hands come back together. Inhale, sweet open. And exhale together. Again, inhale, open. And exhale together. Let's lace our fingers and push our palms away from the body. Breathe between the shoulder blades and across the upper back. And then let's rotate the palms to face us as if we're holding a large ball in front of the body. While we stay lifted off the tailbone, let's draw the belly in as we exhale and rotate to the right. Inhale back to neutral and exhale off to our left. Inhale again through neutral and exhale right. Inhale through neutral and exhale up. And then inhale back to neutral and let your hands return to your knees. From here, let's drop our chin against our chest. And I want you to tip your left ear to the left. Drop the chin down and tip to the right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. Once again, drop the chin and tip left. Dropping the chin and tip right. And then drop the chin and slowly bring it back to that neutral place. From there, we're going to draw the shoulders up close to the base of our ears and then let them pull all the way down. Try again, draw the shoulders up against the ears and pull them all the way back down. One more, draw the shoulders to the ears and then pull them all the way down. Again, think about lifting and opening your heart center. Let's extend our fingertips out alongside the body. Inhale and lift the left arm to the sky. As we exhale, side stretch to your right. And then let's inhale back up. Exhale again, side bend right. And inhale left. Once more, side bend to the right. Now let's sweep the arm forward, reach out to the left, come all the way back up and over. And then we'll let that arm float all the way down. And then let's switch. So let's start extending the right arm towards the sky. Side stretch off to your left. And inhale back up. Again, side stretch to your left. And inhale left. Once more, side stretch to the left. Sweeping forward, reaching out. Lifting up. Side bend. And then come back to neutral and let that arm float down. Start to shoulder roll from back to front. And then increase to a little bit of an arm circle. And then let's do some really, really big arm circles. And then finally, let your fingertips return to the earth. I'm going to take one more inhale in our seated position. Exhale as everything gets a little bit soft. We're ready to transition to hands and knees. Once you've made it onto those hands and knees, position your hands so your shoulders are directly over your wrists. Fingers spread open nice and wide. Rotate those hands in slightly and press down through the second, third, and fourth knuckle area of those hands. Press to the tops of your feet. Feel your belly button pressing against your spine. And lengthen from the tailbone to the top of your head. Now let's inhale, sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open your heart for cow. And as we exhale, scoop the belly in and round out for cat. Inhale, open cow. Exhale, round cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then just return to neutral. Once there, let's extend the right leg behind us and really push out through the heel. Extend the left arm and let your left palm rotate towards the sky. Now let's draw the right knee in to meet the left elbow and then re-extend. Pull the knee to meet the elbow, re-extend. Once more, knee to elbow and re-extend. Let's bring the hand and knee back into place and then we'll switch. Push out through the left heel. Extending out that long leg and then add the right arm forward, palm towards the sky. Bring the knee in to meet the elbow. Re-extend. Exhale, pulling in. Inhale, extend. Once more, exhale, pull in. Inhale, extend. Now return to all fours. Big toes touch knees apart. Pull your tailbone back towards your heels and let your chest sink between your knees. Forehead to the mat, arms extend. While you keep extending through your fingertips, turn those palms towards the sky. Flip the palms back over. And now let's ease forward onto our forearms with our shoulders over our elbows. And let's walk our feet back and form a forearm plank. Keeping the belly button tight and the buttocks relaxed. If you need to modify, you can simply drop to one knee. On the next exhale, let's ease down onto the knees. And then we'll walk our hands back in. And that'll bring us back into our all fours position. Remember that hand position. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. And then exhale as you round out for cat. Make your way back to neutral. And from there, let's tuck our toes under and begin to build downward facing dog. Allow your head to drop freely through your arms. Feel those ribs pulling towards your thighs and the back of your shoulder blades reaching towards that tailbone. Let's nod the head yes. And then let it shake no. And then just let it hang out. And let's walk our dog a few times. Lift and lower each heel individually. Let's raise up both heels at the same time and press them back down. Try again. Let's raise our heels and press down. Once more, raise those heels and press down. Next, we're going to inhale ourselves into our full plank. Belly button tight, buttocks relaxed. Modify to one knee if you'd like. Exhale back up into down dog. Inhale to that plank. And exhale down dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale down dog. Next, let's inhale to plank. Modify to your knees. And then on the next exhale, we're going to lower elbows open. Chest down, hips down, elbows come in. Inhale, lengthen, press to those hip bones and tops of the feet. Rise into cobra. Exhale, opening on the way down. Inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Exhale again, opening, coming down. And inhale, lengthen, rise into cobra. Tuck the toes, come back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. Modify if you'd like. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rise into cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Raise up both of our heels and then press them back down. Let's take a giant step forward with our right foot. Once our foot is in place with our knee over our ankle, got a nice straight line from the heel of our left foot reaching out to the crown of our head. Now see if you can add your arms for an airplane lunge. And then lift upper body into high lunge. Let the hands return to the mat. Step the right foot back into plank. Press back up into down dog. A few more walks of our dog. And then raising both our heels and sinking back down. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Left knee over ankle, pushing out through the heel of that right foot. runner's lunge. Remember, you can always modify your lunge by setting your knee down. See if you can add your arms for an airplane lunge. And then lift into high lunge. Good. Exhale. Come forward again. Now let's step our right foot forward. Big toes in, heels out. Start to roll the body up. Reach high and touch the sky. Exhale, return to the heart. Inhale to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Again, inhale to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll the body up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink. Once more, inhale, roll the body up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Let's step the right foot back into lunge. Once there, step the left foot back. Show me your plank. Exhale on the way down. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the front. Inhale again, extend and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering with control. Inhale, lengthen and rise to cobra. Exhale again, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. Again, inhale, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, roll up. Reach to the sky. Exhale to our heart. We've got one last sun salutation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale as we fold. Inhale, looking out. Exhale, go deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, return to heart. Good, now just let your arms extend. Standing mountain pose. So we want to feel the connection of all parts of our feet. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale as we fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Step the right foot back into lunge. Push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Let's align our left heel with the back of our right heel and begin to lift. We want our hip bones facing forward, our shoulders are squared. And then when you feel ready, add the arms. Feel the shoulders pulling away from the ears so there's no tension in the neck. You're gonna exhale the arms down and then inhale it back up. Again, we lower and lift. And again, let's lower and lift. Good, now keep the spine long and open and begin to hinge forward. We wanna bring our rib close to our front thigh. Let your hands return to the mat. Come up onto the ball of that right foot and step the left foot back, holding your plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, lengthen before you rise. Exhale, tuck the toes, we're back up into down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes in, heels out, roll the body up. Extend to the sky. Exhale again to the heart. Inhale, re-extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, deeper down. Left foot steps back into our lunge. Pressing the heel down, turning the toes out, aligning the right heel with the left heel. Let's start lifting up our body into warrior one. Remember, center the body weight equally between both feet. When you feel ready, extend the arms, keep the shoulders relaxed. Exhale the arms down, and we'll inhale, rise again. Exhale, float, and inhale, stretch. Once more, exhale, float down, and inhale, extend. Keep lengthening out of the waist as we hinge forward. Bring that rib cage close to your front thigh. And then send your hands back to the mat. Return to the ball of your left foot as you step your right foot back into your plank. Exhaling, going down. Inhaling, lengthening, rising up for cobra. Exhale, we tuck our toes and we're back up into down dog. Inhale, return to our plank. Exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale, hands to heart. Let's keep our hands at our heart. And imagine there's a tiny chair behind us and we're going to start to sit in the chair. So as we're sinking down with the hips, we're bringing those knees closer together and we're lifting our ribs away from our thighs. Now begin to straighten the legs again and let's tip forward. Bring your ribs close to your thighs and then cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands and let your head drop within that frame. Let's release our hands back to the mat. Giant step back with our right foot returns us to our lunge. From there, we're going to push that right heel back down, turn your right toes out, aligning left heel with right heel, we're lifting upper body. Return to warrior one. And then let the arms go wide. And let's pull our left leg straight without locking it out and simply rotate so you face the wide edge of your mat. So now we've got our toes and our heels out, outstretched arms, 5-pointed star. Let's lower the left arm and we'll lift the right. Start to inch the left hand farther down the outside of your left leg, but keep the right arm extended towards the sky. Let's come back up and bring that left arm up also. And then let's reopen into our star. Hold the belly button tight and start to hinge forward, stopping in your straddle airplane. And then let your hands float all the way down to the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to. We're going to inhale, look out with our flat back. And then exhale, let's sink a little bit deeper down. Try to let your upper body become very limp, very loose. And then from there, we're going to push down into the palms so the arms push straighter and straighter. Slide your left hand over so it's centered beneath you. Push on it with your right hand. And then inhale, right arm to the side, and exhale, revolve at the waist for our twisting straddle. Let's exhale that hand back down. And then from there, we're going to take the left arm and I want you to wrap it around the back side of your left thigh. Bring your right hand over to the left ankle and just draw the upper body towards that thigh. Let's release from there and bring our hands back to neutral. Let's inhale back up into our flat back. Exhale, return to your airplane. And then we'll inhale and rise back to standing. Adjusting our feet, toes, and heels out. 5-minute start. Breathe into all that open space. From there, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch and bend the left knee. Let your knee find its place over your ankle. Press down into your second, third, and fourth toes on that left foot. Breathe into those outstretched arms. Stand that arm a little farther forward. Lift and lower the right. Reverse warrior. On the exhale, let's bring that left forearm to our left thigh, extending the right hand high to the sky. Make sure that you don't feel yourself sinking down into your shoulder. Now start to lower that right arm towards the right hip so it can make a full circle. On its way back into place, relift the upper body into warrior two. And then go ahead and pull your left leg straight without locking. And we're back to our starting position. So now we're imagining ourselves pressed between two panes of glass. And while we're being pressed, we're going to start to pull that right hip right. Start reaching our left arm away from our right hip. Go as far as we can go. And then you can lower the left and lift the right. Let's lower the right arm towards your right hip and just let it circle up and around. And let it circle again. And try one more circle. And then let's rebend the left knee. Let your upper body revolve so your hands return to the mat. Come back up onto the ball of your right foot so you're in your lunge. And then we'll send the left foot back into plank. Once there, let's exhale our way down to the mat. Inhale as we lengthen and rise into cobra. Exhale, tuck your toes. Come on back up into down dog. And then inhale, return to plank. Exhale again, down dog. And inhale into plank. You can remain in your plank or you can insert a push-up. And then press back up into down dog. Let's take that right leg and start extending out through the heel as you lift it towards the sky for a three-legged dog. Step the right foot between your hands. And that brings us back into our lunge. All right, so now we're going to start pushing the left heel back down and straightening your right leg. Lift up your right toes and let your upper body melt into that right thigh. And then see if you can let your foot press back down into the mat, sinking just a little bit deeper. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's start rebending the right knee. Return to the ball of your left foot so we're in lunge. And then we're going to transition into straightening the right leg and pushing the left leg behind you hip level. Position your hands so that you form a tripod with that right foot. And you can stay in tripod balance, or you can try aligning your right thumb with your right pinky toe, rolling your left hip away from the mat, and then extending that left arm into the sky for your half moon balance. Go ahead and lower the left hand if it's lifted. Let's step the left foot back into place. Toes are in, heels are out, and we're going to inhale and roll ourselves back up to standing. Reach high to the sky. And exhale into the heart. This time, let's inhale to the sky and exhale, open just the arms. Allow your hands to come together behind your back. Think about lifting that heart center, opening your throat, and drawing your hands down towards the mat. And then let's inhale our spine back to neutral. Exhale, we're going to start hinging forward. Think about leading with your belly button. Letting those ribs press against your thighs. Letting your head drop, and then extending the arms a little bit higher. And remember, bent knees is perfectly fine. On the exhale, let your hands release and your fingers return to the mat. Go ahead and step back with your left foot into lunge. Push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Align your left heel with your right heel and begin lifting your upper body. Let's return to that warrior one. And then we're going to start to straighten our right leg as we open the arms wide and we get to rotate so we end up facing the wide edge of our mat. Toes are in, heels are out, feet a little wider than our hips. 5-pointed star. Let's lower the right arm alongside the right leg, extend the left arm to the sky, and then start to inch that right hand a little bit farther down the outside of your leg while continuing to keep the left arm straight to the sky. And then we'll bring ourselves back up and let that right arm return to the sky. Exhale, open wide into your star. Feel the belly button pulling in tighter and tighter, and we're hinging forward into our straddle airplane. And then from there, let's lower all the way down, hands to the mat. Inhale with our flat back looking out, and then exhale, sinking down. And again, feel like your upper body is a rag doll. Let it be loose, let it be limp. And then let's push the palms into the mat. Slide the right hand over so it's centered beneath you. Push on it with your left hand. And then as we inhale, let's start opening the left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at your waist. Twisting straddle. Good. Let's exhale and bring that hand down. Once it's down, we're going to take the right arm and I want you to wrap it behind the right thigh. Bring your left hand over to the outside of your right ankle and then draw your body towards that thigh. From there, we can release and bring our hands back to center neutral. Inhaling, looking out with our flat back. Exhale again to your airplane. And then inhale, we rise back into standing, 5-pointed star. From there, let's turn our right toes to the front edge of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. Bend that right knee. Find that warrior two. Body weight balanced equally between both feet. Pressing through our second, third, and fourth toes on that right foot. Feel that stretch. Good, and then from there, let's bring right forearm to right thigh, left arm towards the sky. Now let the left arm start to lower towards your hip. It's going to make a full circle. On its way back into place, you make it back into warrior two. Good, now pull the right leg straight without blocking. And then let's rebend. Extend the right arm a little bit further forward, lift the right and lower your left. And there's our reverse warrior. And return to that warrior two. Pulling our right leg straight without locking. We're back in our start position. Again, we're thinking about being pressed between two panes of glass. Starting to pull that left hip left and extending the right arm away from our left hip. Go as far as you can and then simply lower your right hand and lift the left. Breathing into that nice open space. Make sure that you're not feeling any tension in your shoulder or your neck. Let's lower the left arm towards the hip. It's going to make a nice full circle. Again, lower it towards your hip and make a nice full circle. Now lower it towards your head and make a circle that way. One more time, lower it towards your head and make your circle that way. And then just breathe a final breath into your triangle. On the exhale, start to bend the right knee. Let's revolve upper body. Bring your hands to the mat. Lift to the ball of your left foot and step your right foot back, holding onto plank. Exhale as we lower down. Inhale as we lengthen, rise, cobra. Exhale again, downward facing dog. Inhale into our plank. Exhale again, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. You can stay there or insert your push-up. And then exhale back up into down dog. Let's extend the left leg behind us and start reaching towards the sky with your heel. Step the left foot through your hands. Brings us back into lunge. From there, push your right heel down, turn those right toes out, and start to straighten your left leg. And as you're doing that, lift up your left toes and allow your upper body to melt into that front thigh. And then see if you can push all of your toes back into the mat. One more inhale as we are. On the exhale, start to bend the left knee as you return to the ball of the right foot. We're in our lunge. And then we're going to push our left leg straight as we extend the right leg behind us, hip level. Position those hands so they form a tripod with your left foot. Remain there or align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. Start to roll the right hip open as you extend the right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale the right hand down if it's lifted. Go ahead and step the right foot back in. Toes are in, heels are out. And we slowly roll the body up. Reaching high to touch the sky. And then exhale, hands together at your heart. Let your arms re-extend to find your mountain pose. And then let's do a little work on our standing balance. So I want you to find that focal point for your eyes. Fixate on that spot. And begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Think about distributing your weight into the foot, but pressing down through the second, third, and fourth toe knuckles. Now see if you can take that right ankle, place it on your left thigh. So it's like the number 4. And then let your hands come to your heart. And from there, we're going to bend that right knee. So we're just kind of sinking down into our little chair. And then from there, let's uncross and sink your hips a little bit farther down, lifting our ribs a little farther up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, let's rotate off to the right and let that elbow tuck itself outside the right thigh. Exhale as we untwist. Hands return to the mat. Begin to straighten the legs and then roll yourself all the way back up. Reach high to the sky. And again, let your hands return to your heart. Let's come back into our mountain pose. Recenter ourselves and prepare to do that same sequence on the other side. So we've got our focal point for our eyes. We can feel the navel drawing inward. Begin to shift our weight into our left foot. So we're feeling the full surface of our foot on the mat. And I want you to press down into those second, third, and fourth toe knuckles. Let your hands come to your heart. And then we're going to place our right ankle on our left thigh. There's that number 4. And then let's try sitting our hips down. On the next exhale, let's take that foot back down. I'm going to sink just a little bit deeper into the chair, but keep the ribs lifting. Big inhale. Exhale, rotating to our left. Let's tuck that right elbow outside our left thigh. Good. And breathe into that twisting chair. On our next exhale, let's go ahead and untwist. Fingertips return to the mat. Start straightening the legs and roll yourself up. Big stretch high to the sky. And then exhale again to the heart. Let's inhale again and exhale this time, folding forward. Inhale with our flat back and exhale, sink back down. Step your right foot back, step your left foot back, and hang out in your plank. We're going to keep our right shoulder over the right wrist so that we can turn to the side and do a side plank. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Let's come back around into our full plank. Press up into down dog. Nod your head yes a few times. Let it shake out no. Let it just hang there and return to plank. So now same thing other side. Left shoulder over left wrist. Return and open for side plank. We modify to the side of our knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into our plank. And again, push back up into down dog. Nodding that head yes. Shaking it out no. And then just letting it hang out. From there, let's ease ourselves down onto all fours. Once you've made it back down, we're going to push through that right heel, extend the left arm, bringing us back into spinal balance. And then try lifting your left foot while you're here so it's not helping you balance. Bring the hand and the foot back down, and then we're going to step the right foot forward. Once we've got the foot between the hands, let's start lifting upper body and move right into crescent moon. As we exhale, begin to fold forward, and then bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. From here, you're going to start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. Keep that right knee over your ankle. And then if you want to, you can walk your hands a little farther forward and try to sink a little deeper into those forearms. And this is our dragon pose. Try really pressing down to the tops of your left toes. So you can stay in dragon pose and just keep breathing a little bit deeper if you'd like, or we're going to move into pigeon pose. So to get into pigeon pose, we need to walk ourselves upright a bit, and then we're going to take the right ankle. We're going to aim it at our left hip bone. Point that right knee to the side of your mat and try to inch your left leg a little farther back so you can melt yourself down. I want you to press into the outer edge of your right pinky toe and push down again to the tops of your toes on your left foot so that we're keeping this nice and active. We want to keep our weight centered over that left hip so we're not feeling any discomfort in our right knee. As we inhale, we're going to start to rise up. And then once we've made it up, we're all going to sit onto our right hip. And let's stretch our left leg out. We're going to keep the bottom of our left foot, our right foot pressed against our left inner thigh. And then reach your left hand towards the left ankle, reaching the right arm high. Exhale, side then to the left, turning that right palm to the sky. And then let's inhale back up. On the exhale, let's place the right hand back behind us and then bring your left hand to the top of your right thigh. Inhale a little taller and a little straighter out of the waist, and then exhale, rotate at the waist and try looking farther over your right shoulder. As we exhale, let's untwist from there. And then we're going to bend the left knee and bring ourselves right back up onto all fours. So once we've made it back up onto all fours, push out through the heel of your left foot and add the right arm forward, turning the palm to the sky. So we're back in our spinal balance. And then try lifting your right foot. So again, it's not helping you balance. Bring the hand and the foot back down, and then let's step the left foot forward. Once it's in place with your knee over your ankle, begin to lift upper body and come into crescent moon. As we exhale, let's fold forward, placing both hands to the inside of our left foot this time. We're going to start to pull the top of our right thigh towards the mat. Keep your left knee over your ankle. Maybe walk your hands a little farther out. And then see if you can sink down just a little bit farther. Push down to the tops of your right toes. So we can stay in our dragon pose or move into pigeon pose. If you want to move into pigeon pose, we need to bring ourselves upright. And then we're going to just guide our left heel over across towards our right hip bone. Try opening that left knee to the side of your mat. You're going to inch that right leg a little farther back and then begin to sink down. So we're going to keep this active by pushing down into the outer edge of your left pinky toe and pressing down to the tops of all 5 of toes on your right foot. On our next inhale, let's start to lift the upper body. And then once we've made it upright, we're all going to just transition onto the right hip. Let's extend that left leg out. Place the bottom of your left foot against your right thigh. Start reaching towards the right ankle. Lift the left arm high and then side stretch off to the right. Feel that left palm pressing towards the sky. Let's inhale back up. On the exhale, we're going to send the left hand behind us and then bring your right hand to the top of your left thigh. Inhale a little taller and straighter. And then exhale, rotating up the waist so we can look a little farther over that left shoulder. As we exhale, let's slowly untwist. And then let's stretch out both legs straight. You can keep a little bit of a bend in your knee. And then see if you can reach forward and grab your toes. Once you've got a hold of something, I want you to pull your ribs closer to your thighs. And then try to push your legs a little straighter and melt down. And then start to slowly bring yourself back up. And then once we're up, we're going to bend both of our knees. Start by just letting the knees fall open, pressing the soles of our feet closer together, and just rest your feet in the palms of your hands. You could actually do a little bit of a flutter with those legs. And then just let them start to steadily pull a little bit more open to the mat. Now we'll bring our knees closer together and we're going to hook around our big toes again. And I want you to feel your belly button stay nice and tightly pulled in and then find your balance on your tailbone. So the key here is to make sure that you're not rounding through the lower back. You got to keep that belly button pulled in nice and tight. And when you feel ready, try extending one leg. Don't worry if you can't get it all the way straight. And then see if you can add the other leg, maintaining your balance, maintaining that long open spine. And then when you feel ready, let's bring the legs a little closer together. You can let go of your toes and remember bent knees is perfectly fine. And just try reaching your arms to the sky. Now as we exhale, we're going to start to open. Think about someone with a big iron and they're ironing you from the center of your body all the way out to your fingers and your toes. Once you're flat on the mat, flex your feet, spread your fingers out really wide, and stretch your body long and straight. Let's float the arms back up towards the sky and let them return to your sides. Once here, we're going to bend the knees, place your feet on the mat, face them apart about hip distance, toes in, heels out, belly button nice and tight, start to peel off the mat, returning to your bridge. Let's inhale the arms back up towards the sky. And then as you exhale, slowly melt the spine back to the mat, one segment at a time. Once we're all the way back onto the mat, I want you to bring the right knee in close to your body, give it a good close hug, and then push the left leg straight out onto the mat. Let's extend the right leg towards the sky, walk up as close to your ankle as you can, and think about pulling your toes over your head. Spread those toes out as wide as you can. And then scrunch them up really tight. And then just slightly foot relax. Let's rebend the knee with your foot placed on the mat. Stretch your arms out super wide. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the right. Tucking the right toe behind the left knee. Let's use that left hand to guide that right knee down towards the earth. We want to keep our right shoulder open on the mat. And then we'll bring our knee back to neutral. And let's go ahead and pull the left knee all the way into our chest. Push the right leg out straight onto the mat. And then I want you to flex your foot. Start to extend the leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as close as you can to the ankle. Think about pulling toes overhead. And then while you're there, spread your toes even wider. And then scrunch them up really tight. And then let your foot relax. Let's rebend the knee, foot on the mat. Stretch your arms open wide. Shift your hips a tiny bit to the left, tucking left toe behind the right knee. Use that right hand to guide the left knee towards the earth. And let's bring the knee back to neutral. And once there, we're going to bend the other knee also. And let both of your knees start to open while the soles of your feet rest close together. Let both arms reopen wide to the side and then bring the right knee up and over so it meets the left knee. And one more time, we're going to look to the right. Come back to neutral. Let's open the right knee. So we're back into that lying butterfly. And now we're going to bring the left knee up and let it fold over so it's resting on the right knee. And we can look left. And then come back up with the left knee. And again, just let your knees open. Let's bring the arms closer to the body. And then when you feel ready, simply extend your legs into whatever position feels best for you to allow your body to go into complete relaxation. Continue to breathe smoothly and slowly, guiding your breath around all parts of your body. Let it linger in those places that hold tightness. Visualize your breath and your blood moving through those areas. Hold on to your dreams and never let them go. Show the rest of the world how wonderful you are. Give circumstances a chance and give others benefit of the doubt. Take on your problems one by one and work things out. Rely on all the strength you have inside. Let loose of the sparkle and spirit that you sometimes try to hide. Look on the bright, keep you from winning. Be yourself, because you're filled with special qualities that have brought you this far and that will always see you through. Keep your spirits up, make your heart happy, and let it reflect on everything you do. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts. Make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart. And spread those random acts of kindness wherever you can. Remember that my light and soul honors your soul. I honor that light, the love, the peace, and the beauty within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.